This is the Gucci Ophidia small pouch, currently selling for $1,100. Now let me tell you what this bag isn't. It is not just designed for travel, and it's absolutely not designed just for toiletry. So I'm gonna give y'all 3 different ways to incorporate this small pouch, which I actually would label more like a hybrid purse. Really, y'all remember Wristlet? It really, to me, gives a giant wristlet, because let me tell y'all, this strap, which is removable, there's a hook here, because I was kind of surprised when I was browsing YouTube land that a lot of people tend to turn this into a crossbody by putting a chain on it. I'm actually not feeling that at all. So let's start with the first example of how to use this bag beyond a pouch, and to me it's perfect for a daily commute, specifically if you ride the subway or the train, because like I said, imagine, let's get into our 9 to 5 executive mode. I'm carrying my roller bag, my briefcase, and probably some type of larger tote, and you just want to be able to have something to have all your essentials with you while you're on the commute for work. So specifically, first thing we need, let's unzip. I know it's a lot in here, y'all. It's a lot in here. But bam, first thing we're gonna need to get on the subway. So there's our fare card. Shout out to those DC cherry blossoms. And we can use that, tap to pay, and put it right back in. Because one of the best features is it has 6 inner, let's zoom in, it's 6 inner card slots. And as y'all can see, I also have my debit card stuck in there. Even though we live in a tap to pay world, I feel like, this is perfect. Like I might would put my license, just things, because I feel like, again, we're going to continue to go with our commuter. But I love this wide strap. I feel like this type of hybrid pouch is perfect for just grab and go scenarios where you want to keep your essentials in there. You do not want to have to think about making sure you have everything that you need. So, all right, we on the train. We done tapped in on the metro. Of course, now we're going to go into the normal things you see. A lot of people love to put their beauty things in there. We got some cream. We got some lotion, vitamins. That's important. Make sure you got to take your vitamins every day. What are some other things we need to carry with us? Headphones. And some of these I also did a review where I compared this Gucci Ophidia clutch pouch, there we go, to the Louis Vuitton pochette. So be sure to check that out. As usual, some funky sunglasses, all types of, I feel like these are your atypicals. So what's some other things we need to do while we ride in the subway? We need to be reading our Kindle. We do not need to be scrolling. So I was surprised, but this actually fits. And you see, I would admit that the pouch was a little overloaded. So it's definitely much better without some of the bulk. You see, this case is pretty bulky. This makeup item is pretty bulky, and the lotion. So, all right, we got the Kindle, we're reading, but, let's just say, we want to go even lower, low 5 analog, bam. Hey, there's nothing wrong with a little praise and worship on your way to the office. I think some of us may need it. And also we have a small notebook, field notes, Washington, D.C. edition. And just a warning, one thing I would say, my only complaint, and I truly mean my only complaint about this pouch, is the inner lining. As y'all can see, it does not have the easy ability to wipe things off, so it's more susceptible to stains, and that's where I did like the Louis Vuitton better, because it was actually advertised to be wiped down, as it's more plastic, and this is actually cotton linen per the Gucci website. So you can see what else we have inside is now my full wallet, air tag on the wallet. So I'll probably put another air tag just in this alone, and you see pretty much everything on the bottom falls under the beauty category. So okay, that is our first use case, that this is a commuter bag, and if you do not ride the subway, this could be something that you put in your car, like on the driver's seat, again, separate and away from your main bag. Okay, the second way to enjoy this Gucci Ophidia pouch is to double down on it being an actual functional wristlet. So let's pause, because most wristlets, pochettes, pouches, or whatever you want to call them, that come in your tote are like this. And what is the key issue? I mean, these can be very purposeful, but it's thin. It's very thin. So I like this because, let me pause and say, I was really surprised when I was doing research for this Ophidia pouch that a lot of people tend to remove the hook strap. And actually props again for allowing this strap to be removable in case you do want to get creative, because I was surprised to see that they add on a chain. I guess kind of think not wallet on chain, purse on chain, to turn it into a crossbody bag. So that's cool for creative points, but digital share, I was not feeling that. Like, I actually like having a extra large size, wristlet. I mean, that I can carry on my wrist. Like, I just love this super sturdy strap because, like, I'm always moving and going in my car, on the train, wherever. And, like, even I'm just thinking, you know, I'm not in the office that steals, but I don't know. I just like having... I like having my stuff on me that's comfortable. And I just feel like I could just like, you know, it's like a child. It just hangs on your body and you just kind of get used to it. That's what I really love, because back to the size comparison, this hybrid pochette, or whatever you want to call it, wristlet, it really stands on its own. It's very sturdy. You can sit it upright. You can see the width. You can see it does not have feet on the bottom. I like how the design wraps all the way around with the classic green and red stripe. But it's just very sturdy. I think that's what I like. Because again, like, you know, you get these, look, this is flimsy. It's super flimsy. So I love the sturdiness and the girth of this bag. Along with, again, the 6 wallet slots. Like, that is utilitarian. Like, that is really doing a lot of things for the young girl's life. So that, you know, this one is simple and easy. I think big wristlet. And actually what I will research is, or I'll probably just go down, you know, hello, do not be afraid after you make these purchases to go right back down to the Gucci store to get some extra help. Like, because what I would want to talk to Gucci about is, are there any more straps that can be interchangeable with this small pouch? That's definitely something to research, because yeah, this is really sturdy. This is really sturdy. And also, like I said, do we have space for a back charm? I think I would add a back charm. But okay, all right, so that's reason number 2. Big sturdy wristlet, carry it around like a child, have all your things, and feel the love. The third and final reason, now we actually have to take off the hook strap very easily. And I was surprised to see, actually I think they put it in the description. This makes sense. Like, what does this bag just transform into when we took it off the strap? A clutch. So to me though, like, all this logo, this is a lie. This is not evening gown clutch. I mean, you could go there, but I'm sorry, it's a little taggy. And if you're looking for clutch, check out, I reviewed those YSL envelope pouches. And I think one was tan raffia, one was faux black crocodile, and one was black on black. You will see, like, check out the difference. That is an evening gown type clutch. But actually, I was surprised with those YSL ones too. I felt like they dressed up and down, but they were not as wide as this. So back to, we have now taken off the strap. We're strapless, sexy and strapless. So clutch. So right there. I mean, this is after work. This is maybe casual weekend day. But like I said, to me, it's absolutely not black tie, fancy type of deal. But, you know, I don't know. Like I said, I like the... Whoa. I liked, my favorite use of the bag is the strap, the wristlet to just carry around with me. But I don't know, I kind of feel like, hey, like, let's dream a scenario, right? Like, you're at work Maybe you meet someone hot, like right there in the day, and they're like, let's go out for coffee after work. And you're like scrambling, like, oh my God, what am I going to do? Take the strap off, put the slip in the clutch mode, and walk on in. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, go with me on that, y'all. So for real, I think at the end of the day, the versatility of this bag to serve multiple functions beyond travel, beyond beauty accessories is what make this is a winner. So $1,100 from Gucci, maybe on sale on the website. They may send you to a local store. So I don't know where, you know, everyone's tuning in from all over the world. But as I said, January 2026, if you can't find a bag, you might have to catch a flight to the DC area, aka the DMV. Because yeah, we have a Gucci City Center downtown Washington, DC, and we also have a Gucci store in Virginia that has this in right now. So I'm always going to give you all the hot tips on where to go. Don't chime in later, months later, talking about digital shamming. I took a flight all the way to DC. Everything was sold out. Do your research, and if you have questions, pop them in the comments. I hope y'all enjoyed. Let me know what y'all end up using y'all small pouches for. Peace.